Hi, I'm Jamila Zidan. I'm the Restorative Community Coordinator here at Naropa.
And I'm Amanda Aguilera. I'm Senior Director of MCIC, and we lead what's called Restorative Community, which is really what this document is all about. The original vision for Restorative Community was really based in patterns that I was seeing as people came to me when they experienced harm or conflict in the community. And what I was realizing is that there are different capacities and skills that folks need in order to navigate things successfully and in a generative way, to move forward and have good working relationships. I think a lot of times when students or staff or faculty leave Naropa, they sometimes leave because they've experienced harm or isolation or oppression, and it goes unresolved. And so when they leave with harm or conflict unresolved, they tend to talk about it with other people. They write articles and they post things and they write reviews. And that lends itself to the reputation of Naropa. And it really breaks my heart because I've been a part of the Naropa community since 2005. And there's so much good here.
When I think about what I would like you all viewing this to understand, the biggest thing is that restorative practices are not a disciplinary system. It's more of a paradigm shift into a culture that can deeply listen to people, where folks can express themselves, their heart, their dreams, their hopes, who they really are deeply. And when harm occurs, we can handle it together. And no one needs to be isolated or punished or shamed. And so it's much more than just, not getting in trouble. It's more a proactive thing, and creating community is the goal.
Yeah, so we view restorative community really as a necessary tool for building a sustainable future for Naropa, because it's really about increasing our capacities and skills for creating a culture of belonging. And I want everyone here to know that they have a place to go to if they're experiencing challenges or isolation, so that we can support them through that. We may not be able to resolve everything, but at the very least, we can offer support.
And our mission states that we are committed to creating a more just and regenerative world by nurturing student insight and awareness and courage and compassion. And the work of restorative community is practicing just that in the real world with people in the hardest of times, to remember to be compassionate when you're in the middle of a conflict. You can't just do it because you want to. You have to practice. You have to take time and be trained in it. And I think that restorative community is invaluable in teaching this.
Yeah. And the courage it requires to actually enter into a difficult conversation, or when you've experienced harm or you've caused harm. But when you have support, it's a lot easier to engage in that courage and compassion. So this document will walk through what restorative community is, who all is involved in restorative community, some of the things that we offer in terms of services,
and where we plan to expand.
We also include some data points. And then we also have some ways that you can get involved, or some requests that we might have of you. We welcome any questions or feedback, so feel free to reach out to us if any of those arise.